Flicking the butt. Let me ask you some questions. Do you consider where to put your cigarette butt filter before smoking a stick? Does the absence of cigarette butt receptacle discourage you from smoking a stick?
How long have you been smoking? You for the first time?
I've been smoking since 18 years old.
Do you normally consider where to put your cigarette filter before you smoke a stick?
No, actually, I don't think about it.
When there is no receptacle to put in your filter, would you stop smoking or you would not consider?
No, I will stop smoking.
When there is nothing to put in your filter, you will not smoke.
Yes.
Do you consider cigarette butt as a litter?
Yes, it's a litter.
It's a litter.
Yes.
Okay. So if it's a litter, would you throw it away anyhow?
I will throw it in the trash, not
In the trash.
And not on the ground.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Do you consider cigarette butts as litter? If cigarette butts are litter, will you consider flicking it anyhow? This is not about smoking or the need to quit smoking, however, it has all to do with the effects of cigarette butts filter on the environment. Cigarette butt seems to be everywhere, scattered along green spaces, sidewalks, roadsides, beaches, waterways, parks, virtually everywhere you go.
How long have you also been smoking, bro?
I have been smoking since 15 years old. Yeah.
And do you also consider where to put your cigarette filter before you smoke?
Yes, I put it before I smoke. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, when there is no receptacle to put in your filter, would it prevent you from smoking?
Okay.
And do you see cigarette filter as a litter?
Yeah, it is. It
It
is
is.
a letter, yeah.
If it is litter, would you throw it away anyhow?
No, I will put it in the garbage. I
You
will
still
not,
put it
yeah.
in the garbage.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This comes as no surprise that cigarettes are the most littered item on earth. These come about mostly as a result of being flung into the street or out of a car or window, for which 75% of smokers report doing it. What does all that cigarette waste mean for the environment? Cigarette butts contain a plastic filter and the remnants of a smoked cigarette. The white cigarette filters that look like white cotton are called cellulose acetate. By itself, cellulose acetate is difficult to degrade in the environment. Depending on the place where the cigarette butt is discarded, they take around 18 months to 10 years to be decomposed. Facts about cigarette butts waste. An estimated 5.6 trillion cigarettes are smoked each year, and 2/3 of them are improperly disposed of. In other words, around 4.5 trillion butts enter the environment annually. In fact, since the 1980s, cigarette butts accounted for 30% to 40% of all the litter that was found in coastal and urban clean UPS. In seawater, cigarette butts will need at least 5 years to break down. Similar to plastic, birds and aquatic animals often mistake cigarette butts for food, which cause them to digest these butts that might lead to serious problems and even death. Not to mention the toxic chemicals that are contained in the discarded butts, namely lead and cadmium. Once they enter the water, they can contaminate the aquatic environment and threaten marine life. Last but not least, the cost of cleaning cigarette butts waste is expensive. A San Francisco audit study reports that the cost of cleaning up cigarette butts is estimated to be more than $7 million annually. What's more, taxpayers and local authorities are the ones who bear the cost.